Hi, good morning, and I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah, good morning, Chandu.
Good morning, Chandy.
Is it clear now? No voice breaking, right? Like yesterday, we have faced some issue.
It's clear.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, is everyone able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, I hope yes. Thank you. And now, before starting to the class, something like we'll be creating the folder structure to just for our purpose. Now, just like in the web development folder, like I have created a previous one to web development folder. I am creating our batch name, something like our Angular, something like October batch, for example, October folder. I have created myself like that is. Now you can create one folder called for HTML. Yes, today we are going to discuss about the HTML. We can have HTML folder. And for every for every syllabus something like we'll be creating one folder, something like for HTML one folder, CSS one folder, JavaScript one folder, different types of folders. And in the HTML I will be creating in one text file for our developer guide. HTML developer guide. It is for our understanding purpose. It is for our understanding purpose. Whatever we'll be practicing it, I will be giving notes in that text file itself daily, either just like with the alpha file I can give it, or just like some text I can copy paste to our charts. And that is the way how we will be going in the daily basis. I'm opening in the text file right now in the like notepad plus plus. And prior to that, we need to know about what and all editors we are going to use it. What and all editors we are going to use it. It means what and all editors we are going to use things. Okay. First, I will be putting as a day one. This is the day one for our just like HTML class. And with the day one, and what and all editors we are going to use it. It means there will be multiple editors, something like Visual Studio Code, Notepad, Notepad Plus Plus, Sublime, and multiple editors will be there. For now, make a note. You guys need to install all of you something like if you're having the note, like laptop or something, Notepad Plus Plus, or else Visual Studio Code, and three is Sublime. In these three tools, we can easily practice whatever we are going to discuss about the syllabus, either HTML or CSS or the JavaScript or TypeScript and Angular as well. For now, we are going to use Notepad++ until like JavaScript, and from TypeScript and Angular, we can go with the Visual Studio Code. From HTML to JavaScript, we are going to use this Notepad++ and Visual Studio Code we are going to use for the purpose of TypeScript as well as Angular. And yesterday some guys might be missed the syllabus, something like what we are going to cover today. And I'll share the drive file with our something like in the chat so that you guys can go through something like what and all things, something like where we are going to cover in that. Like there will be multiple things, something like in the drive folders. I'll be sharing in the chat like later what are topics we are going to cover in that. And After the editor's installation and folders creation. Folders creation, how it should be? Your development folder, under that one HTML, with that HTML developer guide. Whatever I'm going to explain, each and everything I will be putting in the same notes. Because after some days, if you see this document, you guys can easily understand what is the purpose of each topic. By seeing it easily, we can figure it out for the what purpose we have written the code. It means for now, I'm creating a heading called web development. We are learning the web development. Why we need to learn the web development? It means the browser, which are the content we'll be seeing in the browser, either this meeting, some other third party, or just like Google or anything. It is with the help of total HTML document only, mainly with the help of web development. If you see now, like it will be there with the help of HTML tag itself. You guys can understand while coming this. That is the purpose of major role it will be playing by the web development. It means at on the any browser or any mobile application, for example, Google, Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp, and every type of things. Whatever we will be seeing in our user interface, it means we can call also it's an graphical user interface. It's an graphical user interface. Or UI you can consider also it's an GUI. It's an GUI. It's a graphical user interface. In the real-time world, there will be multiple things. Any application which consists of there will be front end, there will be middleware, there will be back end. Our front end comes to the picture with the help of our web development UI. Mainly, this web development course is used for to develop front-end applications, and whereas the middleware means we can consider something like either database interactions. Might be you guys not aware, but we won't be discussing those things. Yes, I'm telling the thing in the application, in any application, in the software industry, it consists of front end, middleware, and back end. Back end means something like might be you guys heard about Java, C, C++, .NET, Node.js, or anything like etc. Which it will consist of multiple things. In this way, our application it will be getting started. And any doubts up to now? Okay, I will take it as a no. And now we will learn what is HTML and why we need to use it and where we need to use. Mainly, HTML means it is an hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. HTML means it's an hypertext markup language. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. And now, and now we see in something like it's an hypertext markup language. And how will we save with our extensions? It means how we can save our file name with the extensions. I can say something like we have the two ways, either with the help of .html and one more thing .htm. I can say something like in the industry, the preferable thing is something like It means which is preferable is our .html. In the most of the cases, in the browser, whichever the content it will be getting loaded, we will be saving with the help of .html document. It means our extension will be the .html. Now I'm creating a new folder, new file with the alpha control N, control alt S. It means now it's came to the our folder itself, something like .html. Here I'm going to create file name called something like either example one or sample demo or just like anything like we can have with our own name. And either in our notepad plus plus we can select the save as a type something like our hypertext markup language that will be there in our these files. If you see here, it is showing an hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. It means if you select the downside save as a type, it will if you save it automatically with the help of .html extension, it came to the picture. Automatically, it came to the picture. Suppose if you're doing the save as something like our all files are just like all text files, I select that one, and now I will be putting as a .htm, something like sample one. If you see in the like our folder in the file explorer, which both is saved with the help of our HTML document. If you hover on it, sample, it's showing an Chrome HTML document. It means my default browser is in Google Chrome, so that's why it taken as a Chrome with the HTML document. And whereas this sample one, it is also same. I have saved the two extensions. One is .html and one more something like with the help of .htm. There is no different in that much, but that is the two ways how we will be saving our file extension. How we will be saving our extension. And the HTML, it consists of the collection of, now we have seen our something like what is HTML and how we can save it. Now I will be telling about what HTML it consists of, what the HTML document it consists of. Mainly it contains the collection of predefined tags. The collection of predefined tags. It contains a collection of predefined tags. It means the simple HTML it consists of collection of predefined tags. It contains predefined tags. Mainly the tag means a particular tag will be considering as a less than and greater than symbol. It's an we can call also like open tag. I'll be writing a string now. Just like for now, you remember this is an closing tag or forward slash with the angle braces. And now I'm going to explain about our HTML structure, how it will start with. How will we start with? Now I'm going to explain about HTML structure. The HTML structure. Now I'm going to explain first the example so that later we can write our description over there. And now I'm going to write on the either we can write in the same example or just a different example we can write it. That is your way. First, we'll be writing an doc type as HTML. Now first we need to understand what is this doc type and why we need to use it. I can say this doc type is the purpose of will be telling to the browser this document is an type of HTML. It means this document is an HTML document because we'll be writing the purpose of for all browsers understanding. It's a single line comment with the help of angle braces, not symbol, exclamatory mark, two hyphens, text, and two hyphens, close. This is a comment for our understanding purpose. This HTML document type will be telling to the browser this document type is an HTML document. Because old browsers it doesn't know, we'll be writing as a not symbol document type HTML. Next, it will be starting with a and after this one, that type of understanding, like we can consider this also something like it's a comment section. Comment section, how we'll be writing? Less than symbol, exclamatory mark, hyphen hyphen, or text, hyphen hyphen, close. That is an HTML, single HTML, multi-line comments or single line comments we can consider, right? That is an comment section. After our document type has gone, After our document type has gone, we'll be writing our information something like with the HTML tag. It came with the help of something like our HTML root tag and closing tag. Okay, our HTML tag. It means after our doc type as HTML, I'm writing the HTML tag itself. It means we can call as a this one as a like root tag or total HTML document we can consider. It means whichever it consists of open and closing tag. This we can call as a one total document. This thing we can consider as a one total document. This thing we can consider as a one total HTML document. And this is a HTML total document. And I can say after this document, we will be dividing into the two main sections. This HTML tag, which consists of two main sections. One is a heading section, and one more is a body section. One more is a body section. And now I can say the head means like what is the purpose? I can say something like for writing a marketing information or any titles or anything. Those are not like we can write here with the help of this thing. It means we can write our simple information to write our content. To write our content. Heading section, what is the purpose? I can say it. I can say it is mainly using for marketing information purpose. I will explain like what is the market information and all. And title, UTF-8 and author name. You guys can understand now. I'm writing here on the downside with the help of meta tag. With the help of meta tag.
Every tag has open and close, right?
Not in all places. I'll be going in the future. Something like there are some open and close tags. There are self-closing tags itself. In the future, you will be understanding it. I will be going through that. Okay. For now, make it like open and closing tags. With the help of meta tag, it will contain our name. Just like right now, I'm putting as the author and content as a myself. It means I'm writing this document so that author name is there myself. Suppose if the Venkatesh is writing, you can write your name. If Baby Priya is writing, you can write your name. If Pratish is writing, you can write your name. Like whatever the people like you are writing your page, we can have name as a our self. This is the main author. With the help of meta, by seeing this document, anyone can understand this page document author is and myself. By seeing the page itself, they can easily understand who written this content. And next, I'm writing my page description. I'm going to write an for description. Next is a description. Description content I'm going to write as a web tutorial training or just like web training. I'm writing as a web training for now. I'm writing web training for now. And the description in the sense something like we will be telling to our page. The description is the purpose of this total page purpose is web training purpose. And next, we'll be getting it out. What type of character sets we are writing it? Either UTF-8 text format or UTF-10 format. That we will be specifying with the help of this meta. Okay, and after this, and we can have the keywords as well. For our total page, we can write our keywords as well. We can write some of the keywords. Name as the keywords. And content with our right, we can write it. Something like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, Bootstrap, Angular. It means in the future, like what new concept we are going to write it, I have written it here itself. By seeing it easily, anyone can understand this thing. Like any type of document, I mean like what type of concepts we are going to discuss it, main concepts, that is the keywords. And next I'm specifying one more property called viewport. Viewport, which consists of the content with property with the device width. This one mainly we will be writing for the initial scale in the sense something like it's a zoom ratio. Initial scale in the sense it is a zoom ratio. Might be you heard about like reduce the zoom, increase the zoom, those type of things, something like your thing it will be there. I will show you in the future. This is the purpose of viewport, which consists of the width of the particular device, either mobile device, laptop device, a tablet, a different types of things. With the initial scale in the sense, it is a zoom percentage is a 1. I mean like with the initial scale as a zoom as a 1. This is the total marketing information, UTF-8, author name and all. But now we haven't seen the title tag. Title tag. I'm writing a title tag. It is a sample one for HTML structure. This is an sample one for HTML structure. I will show in the browser where this title comes under. Like suppose if you want to see this file output in the browser, either you can go to our file explorer and double click on the file. If you see now, our sample one for our HTML structure is came on the browser tab header. Or else, one more way you can see the output with the help of in the Notepad++ view our view current file in the browser. You can select it. So the same file it will be loaded on the browser. This is how you can open a simple HTML file in the browser. Right now, I'm going to the body section. Any doubts up to now?
No,
Yeah, please. If there is no doubt, if there is a doubt, you can ask. Okay, fine. Now I have written some simple text in the body tag. It is just like this is the body section. I'm going to the browser. Just like you can click on that protein, I mean like browser tab, enter it, it will be refresh the page. Or else you can click this button also. And this is shown by this is the body section. It means whichever the content you will be writing on the body tag that will be on the total browser content. It is a total web page content. And for now, I'm writing some sample tags. Like in the future, I'll explain about the tags also. It's an division tag one. Suppose if I'm going to the browser and refresh it, now it's showing line by line. It means like it's going automatically next line. It means this is possible with the help of all division tag, paragraph tags, heading tags, multiple tags are available. This is a black level element, so you can consider it. For example, if you want to come beside only something like inline example, just I'm writing it. In the future, I will explain. Like just I'm writing the for now. Inline example, something like label tag. Label is for inline one. We'll be using for inline one. Next, inline tag two. Label means if any text for any input or something, that cases. It's a label tag two. Just after that, input tag. For every input, there should be like a name should be there. If you see now, what are the downside I have written it, it's not split into the new line every time. It's keep on auto appending it. It's keep on auto coming as a right side. This is the way how our HTML document it will split into just like open our content. However, content it starts with. Okay, it will be starting with this way. Now I'm going to our developer guide. Now this HTML structure, for example, like HTML closing tag and opening tag. These things you can consider also something you note, whichever it consists of both open and closed closing tag as a one document. We can consider as a one document. This thing we can consider as a one total document. Example, this one like HTML, and this is the HTML document. We can consider it. Okay. Now we'll be getting it out. What is the analysis? Now we can call a element means inside tag value. Sorry, inside tag value. We can call as element itself as a inside a particular tag value. For example, our angle braces HTML. It means here our angle braces is we can consider also something like it's an particular tag, comma. HTML means it's an element. In this HTML tag, this HTML is the element, and angle if it's something less than or greater than symbol, we will be calling as a tag. Will be calling as a tag. And now the head tag which consists of marketing information, title, UTF-8 or UTF-10, and author name. This will be available in the heading section. And body section, it's a total web page content. Whatever we will be seeing on the browser, it will be available with the help of body tag only. If we see now in the browser, what are the content we are seeing it is with the help of body section. It is with the help of body section. And now types of tags in our HTML. Types of tags in the HTML. We have 4 types of tags are available. Something like one is dependent tags. Dependent elements. For example, dependent in the sense, as you guys asked, there will be open and close, right? Dependent tags in the sense, it should contain both the open and close tags, both the things, which consist of open and close tags, both the things. For example, HTML tag, for example, division tag. We have already seen the division tag, and I can say there should be like span tag also. There are multiple things. For now, like we are writing the 3 examples. Now I am writing the span tag also. If you see on the browser, with the help of simple space, it's been appended. And also this tag it contains open and closing tag. These things we can call as a dependent tags. Dependent tags means what we can consider? It should contain both open as well as closed tag. It means it should contain both the things. This thing we can call also as a dependent tags. It will be just like open and closing set tags, both the things. And next is something like independent tags or elements. We can also call as a self-closing tags. Self-closing tags. It means break tag. It means to break and to the next line. We'll be using that. Next is input tag. It means something like image tag. Issued. It should be contain. Sorry. It should be open with self-closing. We are seeing follow slash at the last one in the same open tag only, not like it doesn't have a closing tag. Now I will show that in my examples, something like I'm writing a break tag. We can write without this forward slash also, but in the frameworks of the libraries, it doesn't support it. That I like make a practice with the help of this forward slash only, like self closing tags, input typing, the password. We can have some different types of things, something like either straight text or password or anything like number or multiple things like this. It's an self closing tag. You can see now our input is came to the next line because we have used the break tag. It means break our line into the next line. That is an break tag. Next is third one, black level elements. Black level elements. This black level in the sense something like what are the right in the content, it will be on the every time new line only. Every time it will be on the new line only. For example, division tag, we have already seen it, and heading tags, something like H1, H2, H3, H4 until H6, and paragraph tag. This will be example for the black level. It means we can have note every time display new line by default. It means every time it will be displaying the new line by default. Next is fourth one. I can tell something like inline level tags. Inline level tags. Inline level tags in the sense something like it will append on the same line. It will append on the same line. It will not break on to the new line. It will be on the same line. For example, label tag, input tag, span tag. Like this, there will be multiple tags in which you can say it. This is the types of HTML. I mean, like what is the HTML structure and how can we write our contents. Next is why we need to understand. I mean, like why we need to learn it. Like HTML in the sense something like which consists of total read and write information from the clients. It means if you see now either sign up or just like login cases, there will be inputs. The what are the input data they will be entering in for reading our data. We will be using the JavaScript, but it will hold with the help of HTML elements. With the help of HTML elements, why we can write it something like why on HTML for reading, read and write information for clients. Clients in the sense, suppose if you are using on Facebook, you are a client for the Facebook. If you are using WhatsApp, you are a client for the WhatsApp. Like that, we can consider it. If you see now, like I have already had an account. If you see now, it is a username and here it is the password. It means it is about security information, either login cases or normal cases or register cases or any cases. You can take as an example for our HTML. Facebook, register, personal information, personal information, like that. Username, password, like this, like this. Any doubts up to now? Okay, I will take as a no, and that's it for today. Just like go through the video again and just like practice this one, like how our HTML structure looks like, how we can write out the code, and just like understand the total like concept, something like whatever we have explained it. This is just like I mean like development side, right? We need to have the more practice. And then something like we'll be keep on forgetting it, like whatever we'll be seeing, and just like if you're not practicing it, you'll be forgetting. Like by end of the day, you should practice more time so that you'll be having more clarity and like what we are trying to learn. Any doubts?
Yeah, bro. Where we can see recorded videos.
Yeah, I will post in some of the YouTube channel and I will be putting that URL in our WhatsApp group.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And I will send this also something like this developer guide text as well as HTML, I mean like sample also, so that you guys also in the same line. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think this will helpful, right? Like,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, please install this editors and try to practice it. I mean, like, just like go through the video or just like again practice once more time, two, three times. Like, if you practice any number of times, you will be like more benefits here, I can say in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
I practice Notepad.
Yeah.
I don't have Notepad plus plus.
Yeah, you
So
can install it. You can install it the Notepad plus plus. If it's not possible, you can practice the simplest in Notepad also.
okay.
But here, if you here you can easily see the differences by seeing the each tag. But if you go to the notepad, no, like just I will open and show you this again with clarity. See, either something like either text editor or something. Here it's not coming. Just a second, text editor. See, this is my notepad. Just I will open that file. It is asking for only text documents, so I am selecting the all. I am selecting this one. If you see now in the notepad, it won't be highlighting the tags and all, so that you will be don't have the clarity. like where is the open tag, where is the closed tag, what content we are having it. This and all, like we will be getting a more, I mean, like confusion, I can say it like.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, please have installed for the Notepad++ so that you will be having more clarity to at least like understand. Suppose if you're seeing in the blue color now, that we can consider like it is an inbuilt tags. And suppose if it's in the double quote, that is just text like whatever we are writing it. Like if it's in black, we are writing normal simple text in the browser, whichever we are displaying purpose.
Okay.
I hope
Thank
it's
you.
clear. Like yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you so much, Alay, for joining. Have a great day.